Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Pam with Purrrfectly Holistic. How is everybody doing? How's your week? It's been very exciting. Just busy. I know this time of year is a lot of fun for a lot of people. And if you have cats, it's even more fun because what cat doesn't like Christmas and boxes and decorations to get into and trees to climb and all that good stuff. So I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. Before we actually get into the holidays, this will be our last live for the year. So I'm going to give people a few minutes to hop on. Hey, Tabitha, how are you? And I still have some opening spots. So if you guys let me know if you can hear me okay. This is the first time I'm using this new platform, and I am not a techie person, so I feel like a Fisher-Price operation. Haha. And so anyway, we're learning as we go. So let me know if you can hear. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Hey, Anna and Marissa, my sidekick that I cannot live without. Thank you so much for being here. I've got 3, hey Sherry, I've got 3 cats that we're testing so far. I've got spots for 5 more. So if you want to do a quick energy test for your cat, you have to send me an email to pam@purrrfectlyholistic.com. Attach a photo of your cat along with just a brief description of what the issue is you want me to test. So I am keeping my phone handy here, so I can see my emails come in. So let's see what we got here. So yeah, this is a new thing. We're gonna see how this goes. So, and I love it because I can be on multiple channels at the same time because not everybody's on Facebook and not everybody's on Twitter and not everybody's on YouTube or, you know, goes to YouTube. So anyhow, that is where we are. How is your week? Hey, Sharon. So good to see you or see your text. How's that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's give it just a couple more minutes. Let's see, I'm going to line everything up here. And we are going to start here shortly. Hey, Mary. Good to see your icon. It's so strange. You can see people's comments, but you can't see their faces. So anyway, thanks you guys coming hanging out with us. This is our catty hour. I think this is like our 4th or 5th. Hey, Roberta. Nice to, aloha, my friend, all the way from Hawaii. So let's see. Oh, and Anna and Chris are here from Hawaii as well. And let's see. I'm looking, scrolling through. Let's see what we got here. And Christine. Hi, Christine. Christine runs I don't want to say a rescue, but I guess it kind of is a rescue for cats who are looking for forever homes. And she takes them in and takes care of them until they can find their forever home. So I think that's amazing. Yeah, in the subject line, if you would just type in catty hour, so pam@purrrfectlyholistic.com, email the picture of the cat, brief description of what you want me to test, and that way it will stand out to me when it comes through, and I can make sure that I grab it when it comes in. So yes, Christine runs Headbutt Hotel in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So if you are in that area and looking for a kitty, contact Headbutt Hotel for sure. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so good question. So where can you get a homeopathic first aid kit? You know, I bought my kit from Washington Homeopathics. So if you just Google, I think it's WashingtonHomeopathics.com or something to that effect. If you just Google or DuckDuckGo, you know, homeopathic kits, they usually come in 50s or 100s. I have a 50 remedy kit, and it's just great to have on hand because the last thing you want when you are in a crisis or some kind of situation is not have a remedy on hand. Because if you're sick or if your cat's sick or, you know, the vet's closed and you can't get there, if you have your kit handy, it just makes life so much less stressful. So I highly recommend getting kits. Even, you know, it's for you as well. So using homeopathy is super easy. Okay, I hit send before. Hey, Danielle. Okay, so I'm going to jump in and see if I can see your email coming through. I'm sure it's going to pop in here in a second. Hang on. I'm going to try to make this a little bit more streamlined. So give me a second. Inbox. Here we go. Okay, there you are, Patty. Okay. Check on Mo. Yes, we can. So Tabitha and your sweet little Mo and Danielle. So I'm writing these down so I don't lose track. Okay, so we have 5 so far. Thank you, Tabitha. Got it. Got it. So, okay, so if you are unfamiliar with muscle testing or energy testing is what we call it, if you're remote, you don't have to actually be in person to test energy. That's what we call it, energy testing. But if you are in person and you have, there's just different ways that you can muscle test. And basically muscle testing is a way of tapping into the body's nervous system and the, basically the nervous system and the body's wisdom that all of our bodies carry about what's going on in our bodies. So muscle testing, I tap into the energy of that person or that pet, and I can basically ask the body questions. It's a very, very cool way of streamlining your inquiries, figuring out how to identify stressors in the body, if there's dysresonance, if there is incongruence or incompatibility with products, if there is sensitivity, allergy, trapped emotions, blocks to positive emotions. There's all sorts of things that you can assess. And then it's also used to address those things to bring back balance into the body. So we tap into the body's wisdom. And, you know, if there's an issue with the immune system, we can test for products and ways to support the immune system to bring it back into balance. So anywho, that's kind of a quick little overview on muscle testing. If you want to learn more, you can go to my website. It's purrrfectlyholistic.com. And there's a whole page on holistic health benefits and muscle testing and what that all looks like with photos of like in-person stuff. So, okay, Pat, I've got your name and Jasper. Oh, Tonkinese, you got me at Tonkinese. I absolutely love Tonkinese. I have 3. Had 6. No, I had 5 at one time. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck on Tonkinese. They're just amazing cats. And if mine are wanting to make an appearance, they might show up. So you get to meet my babies. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 more spots open, but I want to go ahead and get started so we're not here all night long. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let me go to Sherry's my first one. Sherry, how are you tonight? Let me scroll back and find your email. Hang tight with me. Oh, I should have put these in a folder. You guys just, you know, like I said, Fisher Price operation. We're going to figure it out. So hang tight. I got to go scroll through and find it now. But I'm super excited that you guys can at least see me and hear me, and all is going well so far. Yeah, so that is a very good thing. Here you are. Okay, so Yoda, what a cutie pie. Definitely got somewhat snowshoe or Siamese in him. He's beautiful. So I like to use a pendulum because it's just easy. And, you know, your fingers can get tired all night long if you're doing using your fingers or sealed testing or flick test or whatever. So pendulum is just really easy. So basically, I'm going to test my polarity real quick. So make sure everything is balanced. So there's a positive, negative, and for Yoda, I have permission to test. Yes. Okay. So that's always really good to start with. Hi, Jennifer. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's find out what is going on here. Let me just read real quick. I know you said mouses. So we want to find out if turkey tail mushroom is helping. Okay. So let's ask. I'm just going to make a couple statements in my head or out loud a little bit. So, okay, so testing for Yoda. Using turkey tail mushroom is in his highest, and that's good. Yes, I'm getting a very strong positive with that. Twice a day. Yes, twice a day. Whatever product you're using, use it twice a day. It helps the immune system. Now, I can't tell you if it's making the masses shrink or anything. I'm not a vet, and I am not diagnosing anything. I'm just asking questions. So I don't want to assume that the masses are shrinking, but you can obviously get diagnostics after some time and just keep checking back on that. But the mushrooms are super, super beneficial for him. And I'm not sure what else you're currently using. So you have, okay, he has mass in his chest and abdomen, enlarged kidneys. If you're not using some kidney support, that is testing very, very well. So maybe some kind of herbal supplement for kidneys. Omega-3 oils are going to be double beneficial for not only immune system support, but also for kidney support. If like curcumin or turmeric curcumin product is excellent for as an antioxidant and also helps with immune system issues. But definitely keep doing the mushroom, the turkey tail mushroom, because that is one of the best things you can use for cancer. Okay, so let me make sure I got all that. In addition to, yes. So, okay, Sherry, I think I answered your question. So just in general, so support the kidneys. And then I'm going to test one other thing. Oh, look at that baby. Okay, there's a product called Ion Gut Support by Ion Biome. I do carry it at Perfectly Holistic, shop.perfectlyholistic.com. And it is amazing for sealing the gut. Intestinal lining integrity is restored with that fulvic acid product developed by Dr. Zach Bush. And if you're not on some kind of support like that, it's not only good for the intestinal lining, but it's also good for kidneys because it does the same kind of restorative integrity for the kidney cells. So that's something to consider adding if you haven't already added something like that. So it's called Ion Gut Support for Pets by Ion Biome. And you can find it under Gut Health at shop.perfectlyholistic. So yeah, that's what I would be giving him, some antioxidant support, definitely the mushrooms, and support the intestinal lining. That is your microbiome. So we got to keep that, got to get that healthy, okay, as much as you can, just through support. Okay, so there we go for Mr. Sweet Yoda. Okay, so now I'm going to go and look at, oh, thank you, Sherry. Okay, let me look at your text. Using kidney support gold. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Overall vitamin supplement, probiotics is great. Just keep in mind trying to reseal that gut, that intestinal wall, because if there is leaky gut, any kind of immunocompromised situation, there's leaky gut going on. So seal that gut lining, and it also helps protect the kidneys. Okay, so let's move to Clyde. Let me go find Galena. Sweet Clyde, I haven't worked on you in a long time. But look at that baby. He's doing amazing. Okay, so his issue is with the back legs. He walks with his back arched and does not sit down, but falls to the floor. Okay, so my first thought on this is musculoskeletal. That's kind of what I wanted to check first. So let's find out if musculoskeletal system resonates. Yes. Okay, so the next thing I want to know is this an underlying health condition? And I'm getting a no. So I'm wondering, this is a spinal alignment issue. I'm getting a strong yes. So hips, back legs, hips, spine. I would take him to a veterinary chiropractor for adjustments. Maybe he jumped and felt, landed funny or something like that. Thank you, Marissa. He probably has something out of alignment. And I use chiropractic work every single week, and I can tell you it is life-saving. For pets, especially as you get older, if they start to have mobility issues, that is one of the first places I would go, is a veterinary chiropractor. Get an adjustment, and you might need to do it several times until the body really gets back into alignment, or you may need to do some ongoing just checkups, maybe once a month, once every 3 weeks, and see how it goes. But I am betting, based on energy here, that is the issue here. And I'm just going to ask one more thing, just because he's hunched kind of funny like that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I would go for. I would find a veterinary chiropractor in your area and get an appointment and check on that, because that can easily be fixed. And it's uncomfortable to be out of alignment. Let me just tell you, especially as they get older, landing wrong, jumping wrong, it's just things go out of alignment. So I would definitely just start with that. I think that's going to be the best starting point for you. So, okay. And then now we're going to go to Christine. Okay, Sweet Greg. Okay, so he is one of our FIV hotel residents, and with an advanced case of stomatitis, in spite of already having numerous dental interventions resulting in ultimately his full mouth being extracted. His immune system is severely compromised. He has an area on his back lower spine with hair loss. So let me pull him up. So cute. Christine, I guess he looks older, so I'm not sure, but he looks a little older, right? Okay. So obviously, I'm going to ask a couple questions. So we know immune system is the issue here, but I want to know, is autoimmune resonating? No. Okay. So now I'm going to check. So causes of stomatitis, besides autoimmune issue, is vaccines tend to be culprits a lot. So I'm going to ask if there's a vaccine resonating here. Yes, big time. There's a virus resonating here. Yes. He's got FIV. Kalichi virus. No. Okay, so vaccine resonate. I'm getting vaccines. Rabies vaccine. No. FBRCP vaccine. He's had too many, or the fact that he's just been vaccinated, period, and he's FIV. You should never vaccinate a immunocompromised cat. So FIV cats should never be vaccinated, and I'm sure it's not you who did it. But given that, one of the first things that I would do is to do some vaccine detoxing, and I carry some custom remedies some homeopathic remedies to detox the FBRCP vaccine. And then, so the 200C, the 200C would be the match for him. And providing as much antioxidant support as possible. Heavy metals, he needs a heavy metal detox because that also affects the immune system. And antioxidants antioxidants, mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms would be part of that restorative program for support. Ion gut health. Yeah, I would just, for him, if he was my client, I would first go through some detoxing. Okay. Yeah, his liver is sluggish, lymphatic system is sluggish. So it would be a protocol, probably a 3 phases, where we get the body's drainage pathways running open first, functioning very, very well. Then you go through the vaccine detox. Then you do the heavy metal chemical detox, along with antioxidant supports like omega-3s, curcumin, medicinal mushrooms are excellent for cats that have been over-vaccinated to bring that inflammatory response down. So right now they have all these inflammatory messengers running throughout the body saying there's a fire, there's a fire, there's a fire, and they don't know how to turn off. And that is what you call immune confusion. So, and that is what ends up causing the stomatitis. So that's where I would start. It takes a while, but I think it would give him some relief. So that's definitely the steps that I would work. And again, immune system is the gut. You got to address the gut. That ion gut support would be part of the protocols that I would recommend, plus some probiotics and things like that. So yeah, and then let's see, hair loss. I think that would be immune system. Let's see, hair loss resonates with food sensitivity. Oh yeah, it's a food sensitivity on top of your immunocompromised issues. So let's see, 1 protein, 2 proteins. So let's see, chicken is a stressor. No. Salmon, tuna, turkey. Does he eat turkey? Beef stressor, pork is a stressor, lamb is a stressor, rabbit is a stressor, venison is a stressor. So turkey, duck. Does he eat duck? Oh, he's only 6. Wow. Okay. Okay, awesome. And you know what else I just thought of? So Feline Essential has a really, really good product called Vira X that I would put every single FIV cat on just to help suppress that. And there is a lady in the Team Crazy Cat Ladies, Vicky Larson, who has some really, really good experience with FIV cats, with alternative treatments. So if you want me to put you in touch with her, I can. So she's had some good results with that, and it's kind of like black market, don't say anything, non-FDA approved stuff that is working. So there's ways to go around that. So anyhow, that's all I'm going to say about that. You never know who's listening. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So the hair loss is foods, and if he's on any kind of dry food, take it off, because dry food is a stressor to cats, to their digestive system, and it creates inflammation just because of the way it's metabolized, which is as sugar. So take him off all the dry food if he's on that, and just stick to wet, anything other than turkey and duck right now. So that's where I would start with him. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. This is my little pendulum as I ask. The images of the cats are like down here on my phone, so I'm sorry you can't see that. Okay. Let's see. And if I drop this down too low, I was going to cut off my head. So anywho, I'll see if I can do a little better job. So yeah. All right, let's see. All right. Next is Tabitha and Sweet Mo. Check a Mo. Look at that baby. Sweet boy. Okay. Itchy, twitchy skin. Doesn't like to be pet. Okay. So, okay. So I'm just kind of holding this over the photo and I'm asking. Okay. Twitchy skin. This is due to an underlying health condition. Nope. This is due to a food issue. Foods come up. Type in the comment. Type in the comment what proteins is this a protein? Yes. Type in the comments which protein he's eating. Okay. And he doesn't like to be pet. So is being pet a stressor? Being pet is a stressor. So that's like an emotional block of some kind. That can be cleared energetically. Let's see. And let's see if there's other environmental stressors. No, let's see. Objects, people, cats. Well, you know, cat. His sister, no doubt, is a little bit of a stressor. So I'm sure there's always, you know, with families, there's always some tension between siblings. So that's nothing like rolling skin. Okay. Yeah, so it might be the foods and it might be the proteins as far as the twitchy skin. And I'm wondering, the immune system resonate. It's not necessarily an immune thing. I would try some antioxidants and switch out the proteins. He eats mostly turkey and duck. Okay, so let's find out. Is turkey is a stressor for you? No. Duck is a stressor. Duck is a sensitivity. Yeah. So eliminate that, or we can do a checkup and clear some of these things, clear these frequencies energetically. So that might help. So yeah, he's got some environmental tension with Sister Blue, and yeah, emotions, and sometimes emotions imprint on protein, so that's very, very common. So yeah, I think it would just be more of a trial and error. Let's see what we can do to make the twitchy, itchy skin. One other thing is parasite resonate. Nope, no, it's definitely not a parasite. So I'm not finding like an underlying immune system. I know we did some detoxing on him. Heavy metals, nope. So I would start with food. That's where I would start. Okay. Yeah, she's a butt. She's a girl, you know. So that's my sweet little Mo. All right. So we're gonna move on to Danielle. Yeah. Oh, sweet, 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 sweet Patty. If he's happy, okay. She wants to know if he's happy and if he's happy with his new room and bed. And he seems to meow a lot. So he's one of those talkative cats. Hi, Ken. Okay, so let's check here. So I'm gonna just start with emotional stuff. Like, okay, are there trapped emotions? Yes. Are there blocks to positive emotions? Yes. Are there any underlying health condition? I'm not finding that. So I think, let's see, let's check something like, is his room a stressor? No. Okay. Tell me if you close the door. Do you close him in the room? Closed door a stressor. I'm getting a yes if that's a closed door. So they don't like to be closed in something. I don't have any real background on him, like how long you've had him, where he came from. Are there other kitties in the home? Let's see. He has a black dot in his eye that was never there before. He's getting older. Is he okay? Say a lot about this. He's very cross-eyed. He's an emotional cat. Okay. So, do you have any other pets? So that's one of the first things I would want to know. Is Danielle a stressor? Danielle's a stressor. Welcome to the club. Oh, he beats up the dog. So the dog is a stressor. Yes. And then tell me about the door. So door is coming up. So there are other objects that are stressors. No. Sounds, smells, traumatic events, daily activities. I'm getting daily activities or something going on in the daily stuff. Okay. So there's some kind of emotional thing tied to his room. Okay, he has a new room. Is the new room a stressor? No. Is the new cat bed a stressor? No. Overall, he is happy. He seems happy overall. I think there's just something about a daily routine or an activity. We close the door at night. Okay, so closed door is a stressor. He does not like the door closed at night. I think he wants to be able to move around. And that's probably why he's trying to tell you. Besides that and the fact that he obviously has an issue with the dog. But that happens. It's called siblings. So that may be something going on there. Okay, so as far as the eye, let's see. There's an issue with the eye. No, I'm not getting that. Black dot in eye is a concern. No, it's pigment. I'm getting a pigment. It's just a pigment thing. Maybe genetic. I'm not sure. So let's see. He's left during the day for a few hours. Okay. So I wonder if he has separation anxiety. Let's look. Separation anxiety resonates as a stressor. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm wondering was he abandoned in the past, like before you got him? Or spent some time spent some time in a shelter or rehomed or found on the street or anything where he was like abandonment seems to be like a common thing for cats who have separation anxiety. So let's ask, just abandonment resonates. Yeah. So there is something in your past associated with abandonment. I'm getting a big yes on that. So clearing any kind of a past stressor associated with being abandoned is something we could explore, clearing frequencies for, and all of the emotions that are associated with that. And that's probably why it's somehow tied to you, because you're leaving, and he may not be feel very confident that you're going to come back. So cats who have had some kind of a trauma in their past. Okay, he was mistreated before I got him. Bless his heart. Yeah, so there's some trauma in the past that we could go in and identify and clear frequencies for, and just let you know, it's kind of like just cutting those cords energetically so that no longer resonates as a stressor for him emotionally. And then you'd be really surprised to see how they do when you leave again. They just calm down because they know that they're okay and you're not going to abandon him. So, and then the other thing that I was taught by one of my teachers a while back is just to tell him, and you probably do this, but it's just good for you to know, tell him when you're leaving that you will be back, and tell him what time you will be back, and tell him that he is in his forever home. Because some cats just never always wonder, we might know ourselves, but they sometimes always wonder because maybe they've been passed around and rehomed several times and they're just not sure if this is the day that you're going to leave me. So that's always good to just tell them, reinforce, this is your forever home and I am not going to leave you. I will be back at such and such time. So that also can help as well. As far as clearing frequencies for that, we would just need to do a cat health analysis and work deeper on that. And then the color green, if you want to use color therapy, green is very grounding and makes them feel very secure. So give him something like a Kelly green color that he can sit on, a cat bed, a blanket, a towel, a piece of clothing that he can sit on, sleep on. And it's not that they can see the color necessarily, it's the vibrational frequency that resonates with that color that they are attracted to. It's very, very powerful. So try that and help him feel more secure. Okay. All right, sweet Patty. And all right, so Pat, we're going to move on to Pat. Kim, if you want me to check Kimchi, send an email to Pam at Purrrfectly Holistic with a picture of her, Kim, and I can test it because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a couple more spots. So we are going to work on Pat and sweet Jasper. Oh my goodness. Look at that baby. Looks a lot like Gunner, my kitty. Okay, so I need to know virus free. What is the issue that you're having with Jasper? What do you want me to check on? Okay, so he died. His brother died a few months ago of asthma. Oh, bless his heart. So Jasper spent 3 days hissing at Bodhi after every vet appointment. I'm not sure if I should get Jasper a buddy as he doesn't like change. Yes. Okay, so Bodhi never hissed back. Jasper became more bonded with you. She wants to know if he wants does he need a buddy? Does he want a buddy? And after Bodhi died, I gave him FOSS for grief. It's not uncommon for cats to grieve when their siblings pass away. And it's certainly not uncommon for them to feel or smell differently when they're coming back from the vet. So it can cause some friction. So scent swapping really, really helps, and maybe rub the blanket on both cats so they kind of smell like each other again. So let's see here. So I'm going to ask, let's find out if there are emotions associated with grief and loss. Okay, Jasper, there are emotions related to grief that resonate. Yes. So trapped emotions, and there are blocks to positive emotions. Yes. So some emotional work would really, really help him. And let's see here. It is in his highest and best good to have a new playmate. I'm getting a no right now. So I think you would want to wait a little while. Let's see. Is Bodhi still stressful? Now, Bodhi, okay, there's nothing to clear concerning Bodhi himself. I think it's just the loss that he's having trouble processing. So, there's a remedy called Ignatia 30C that's excellent for grief if you're used to using homeopathy. So 3 doses of Ignatia 30C would help release some of that grief. And then if you wanted to do deeper work, we could do some emotional clearing for all the other stuff that hasn't been released yet. But I don't sense that he is ready for a friend. If he's bonding with you, I would just ride with that for now. So oh, he's so cute. Okay. So let's see what else we've got here. Okay. So let me see. There's Mary. Okay, so Mary. Okay, so Mary has Kitty. And remind me, what's the kitty's name, Mary? Write that in the comments. So is there anything else other than Astra's oil supplements I can add for kidneys? Astra's oil supplements are really, really excellent. Ion gut support. Ion gut support, I'm telling you, that stuff is magical. I would use that by Ion Biome because it really, really helps support kidney cells. And then omega-3 oils. I don't know exactly which Astra's oils you're using. I know there's several. So, but any kind of omega-3s, and then the Ion Gut Support would be awesome. And then herbals, I would definitely keep using the Astra's oils. And let's check one other thing. Phos binder is necessary. So you don't need a phosphorus binder, which is good. So yeah, I think you're okay. So I would start with just, depending on what you're already currently using, I would just go with maybe a couple more things if you haven't already started those. So Ion Gut Support and omega-3 oils in conjunction with the ones that you're using. Okay. And let's see, Jennifer. Okay, so Cashmere. Okay, so she has scabs on her neck and still doesn't like other cats. So yeah, you know, I know we did some energy work initially with that. When it comes to emotional stuff, it's like peeling the layer of an onion back. So you can release the outer layer. There's probably going to be some more stuff, emotional stuff that is underneath those that you have to then address and deal with. So, you know, it's probably going to require a little bit more deeper energy work on releasing the stressors, other cats' stressors. And she may just be one of those cats that just prefers to be an only cat. And I know that's not really an option in your home. So, but, you know, honoring her as much as you can with her own private space really goes a long way. And let's see, scabs on her neck. Is this like, is it scratches like from another cat? Other, you know, is there bad juju going on between her and another kitty? So neck, let's see. So immune system resonates. Yes, immune system is resonating there. So I'm wondering, scabs on the neck is associated with food. No, it's not food. Scabs on the neck is associated with immune system. Immune system. Heavy metal. Yes. Virus. Vaccine. Did we do a vaccine detox for her? Because I don't recall. Virus, vaccine resonate. Vaccine is still coming up. Heavy metal comes up. Okay. So I'm guessing let's see. So vaccines resonate. Yes. FRVCP. Rabies vaccine. So the FVRCP vaccine is resonating. Okay. So I would start there. This is an immune system issue. And so I would explore doing the vaccine detox. And oh, there's a Lily, y'all. This is one of my Tonkinese. Say hi, Miss Lily. Look at you. Say hello. Hello. Say hi, everybody. Hello, sweet girl. She's very shy. She doesn't like to look at the camera ever. Hi, darling. She's fine. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you want to come say hi? Oh, sweet girl. Okay, sit. All right. So yeah, Jennifer, I think I would go through the detox protocols and address that immune confusion, because it's not going to go away on its own. So liver support, lymphatic system support needed. Yes. So remind me if we had written all that out. Thank you. On the initial analysis, and if so, I would go back to those protocols and start there, because that's definitely what the underlying issue is with that. Okay, yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's one of these very sweet, demure, shy little girls, whereas my other two, not so much. One's very naughty. So she's very passive. Aren't you, sweet girl? Yes. So anywho, okay. Okay, so you walking around? So I think that wraps us up, unless Kim, you can drop your email in here real quick. Does anybody have any other questions? Danielle, yes, we could do a follow-up chat on shop.purrrfectlyholistic.com. Under services, there is an optimal cat health analysis that you can order, and it comes with a free 20-minute consultation where we chat by phone or video. You fill out a cat information form that gives me all the background, diet, supplements, etc., emotional, traumas, stress, events, things that we can identify and work on. And that is the deep dive. And that's where I would probably want to start to see what else comes up, because, cats are very good at hiding their issues and health issues and things like that. So there might be some other things that we can identify that just need support. You never know until you dive in. So anywho, so let's see if there's anybody else. So I don't want to miss any comments. Oh, I sent you a pic. Okay. I'm not seeing it in my emails. Kim, did you send it to Pam at Purrrfectly with 3 R's? So that's, otherwise it would be popping straight up in here in my text. There we go. Thank you. Got it. Just got it. Oh, look at that face. Okay, so, and Kimchi, okay, now I got to scroll up and see what you said. I don't remember. Sorry. Kimchi. Terrible skin allergies. Okay. So it's either immune system or it's food 99.9% of the time. So let's ask, the skin allergies are food related. Yes. The skin allergies are immune system related. No. Viruses resonate. Nope. Vaccine resonate. Nope. Foods resonate. So it's food. Look, she's drinking out of my cup. Oh well, right? Hey, go get your own water. Okay. Behave. Okay, so kimchi. Let's see. Food is And I'm not sure what she's eating, but dry food, but no. Okay, so it's not dry food. Wet food. It is a wet food. It is a protein. Yes, it is 1 protein. It is 2 proteins. It is 3 proteins. Oh, probably everything you're feeding. Chicken resonates. Yes. Tuna resonates. No. Salmon resonates. No. Tuna. So turkey, chicken, turkey, and duck resonates. No. Beef, pork, lamb, venison. The seafood, herring, tuna, salmon. Okay, it is salmon. Salmon is coming up. So what did I say? Chicken, turkey, salmon. Does that resonate? Does that sound like she won't eat anything but fish? Okay, well, that makes sense. When cats have a food sensitivity, whether it's a negative imprint or something else, that's causing all that, they won't eat that food that's a stressor, because it's like this negative vibe they get from it that makes them feel bad, so they won't touch it. So we can clear frequencies for the foods that resonate as stressors and help rebalance her taste buds, clear emotions that may have been imprinted on those foods. So that's, and here's something else, she's got bad skin allergies. The seafood has naturally occurring histamine in it, which is the last thing you want to feed a cat who's got allergies, because allergies is just that, an abnormal histamine response that gets out of control. So we've got to get her off of seafood, because that just adds to those inflammatory messengers through the histamine. So that's what I would recommend: clearing the foods that are stressors, get her off of seafood, providing antioxidant support, whether that omega-3s, curcumin, balancing the liver. So let's test liver. Liver is out of balance. Yes. So definitely needs liver support. So milk thistle helps decrease histamine levels in the body. So get her on some milk thistle twice a day. That also helps tremendously. So she licks so much she vomits. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So when she vomits, is fur coming up too, or is it just clear? Because there's different reasons that cats vomit in the morning. So can you tell me a little bit more? Christine, I see your message. I see your question. I'll come back to it. Fur balls. Okay. Fur balls. So when a cat is chronically throwing up fur, I always check fur as a stressor. So let's see. Fur is a stressor for you. Yes. So her body's like rejecting her fur. It's imprinted as a stressor as she ingests it. So it sits in her stomach, and it makes her feel bad. So then she throws it up. So let's see if, in addition to the other food changes in fur, we can clear fur as a stressor, as that frequency, with marshmallow root. Yeah, so coconut oil or marshmallow root. Animal Essentials has a product called Hairball Relief Formula, which is marshmallow root. Excellent for helping the body process hairballs, but you want to clear it as a stressor. That would be my first recommendation. Clear it as a stressor, so it's not, the body's not imprinting on it as negative all the time. So anyway, that's kind of where I would start with that. Clear the frequencies that are resonating as stressors, and then help get her GI system back into balance. With this, changing the diet for a little while, adding the hairball relief or marshmallow root or coconut oil to kind of soothe that lining. So that's where I would start. And let's see, one more thing on that. Since there's food issues, and we talked about liver and stopping the seafood with leaky gut, I think you need some microbiome support. So ion gut support. Ion gut support tests great for him too. So I would go with that for her. Get that gut reinforced, that intestinal lining, that microbiome. Get it strong. Okay, so that's where I would start. Okay, and then oh yeah, it is a cat ring. So it's just a, something I got online. So fun. Okay, I'm gonna go back up here. And oh, you're so welcome, Jennifer. Let me go find Christine's comment. Ozone therapy for Greg. Let me go back and go find your sweet picture. Sweet boy. Ozone therapy. I'm a fan, but it doesn't mean it works for everybody. So, okay, so ozone therapy would be in his highest and best good. No, it's not testing well. So, yeah, rule that one out. Anywho, okay, any other questions before we let you guys go? Yes, I can ship to the UK. It just takes a little bit longer. And then what we do is, depending on what you're ordering, if it's something that I have personally in my own inventory, it's no problem. If it's something that one of my vendors carry, I can order it, bring it to me first, and then ship it to you. And basically, I just charge you the same cost for the shipping as I get charged to ship that far. So it's definitely something we can work with. So yeah, no problem there. Okay, so going back to Sherry, any proteins that are not good for Yoda? Let me go in and find Sweet Yoda one more time. Proteins. Okay, so I'm basically just making the statement, there are proteins that should be avoided for you. No. So I'm not finding there's a protein that should be avoided there. Well, let's check one other thing. It is in his highest and best good to avoid hot proteins, to avoid cooling proteins, to avoid neutral proteins. No. Okay. No. I'm finding they're all good. So take your pick. Rotate through them. Okay. So let me make sure I go through your comments. Are y'all having fun? I hope this is helpful. It's just I love doing detective work and help, figuring out what the stressors are, whether they be physical or emotional, and seeing what the body needs. It's really the coolest thing. Okay, so color therapy question. Initially, you said baby blue from Mo. If he's got pressure, should I add green? Great question. Let's ask him. So he may not need baby blue anymore. Okay, so I'm checking to see color therapy would be in Mo's highest and best good. So color therapy be in Mo's highest and best good. I'm getting a yes. It's green. Yes, green. There is one color that would be in the highest and best good. Yes, so green, like a Kelly green, medium green. So yeah, use that. Mary, I did get your email, I'm pretty sure. And I did answer I answered the question about the Astros oil supplements. So yeah, so basically I said, I'm not sure how many of them you're using, but Adding omega-3s, if you're not doing that, adding the ion gut support for pets is something that really, really tests well for him. For anything kidney related, y'all, you need to have him on ion gut support. I mean, hands down, you just got to do it. He doesn't need a phosphorus binder, so that's good. And yeah, I wasn't sure which other supplements in the Astros oral products you were using. That's okay. It always happens, you know, you go to the bathroom, you miss something exciting or, you know, whatever. So yeah, okay. Yeah, absolutely, Christine. Love to help. Yay. So I think I got everything. And Kennedy loves red. Well, you know, okay. Just a little tip here on red. Red is not good for aggressive cats or dogs. You don't want to put anything red anywhere near them. It can stimulate anger and aggression. And I know in the past, Kennedy's had a little issue with that. So definitely not a red, not a good thing. And he may be attracted to it because it makes him feel so powerful. So just be aware. Red is not something you want to use for an aggressive cat or dog. Okay, so okay, so yeah, okay, hang tight, I'll get you there. And Roberta says, what is your opinion on interferon for FIV kitties? I'm not familiar with interferon. If that is what Vicki Larson is using, then I would say go for it because it is working for her cats. So get in touch with Vicki if that's what she's using. I know she connected with one of my other clients recently whose cat was just diagnosed with that. It was a kitten that I helped with. And so she already got her on the first injection and is doing amazingly well. And that was just 6 days ago. So I would get in touch with Vicki if that's the same thing. Okay. I know, Jennifer, right? Yeah, those little boys, I'm telling you. It's got that, what's it called? What's the emperor? Napoleon cat. They get, you know, they have big head. Yeah. Oh, so pretty. Oh, okay. I remember Ellie. Yes. Okay. She's 4, has Kalichi virus and HCM. Yes, I remember Ellie. Currently switching to a raw. Okay. Does she have any food sensitivities? She enthusiastically ate rehydrated vital essentials and primal freeze dried for a little while, but now doesn't seem interested. Are these no longer good options? We were using turkey, rabbit, duck, and pork. Okay, so let's first say, beautiful girl. So, Ellie, there are foods resonating as stressors with Ellie. Yes, there are food sensitivities. Raw food is a stressor. No. Wet food is a stressor. No. Proteins. And turkey is a stressor. No. Rabbit is a stressor. Yes. Duck is a stressor. Yes. Pork is a stressor. So pork, duck, rabbit are stressors. So we can clear those frequencies. There probably was something that happened. It could have been an emotional thing. It could have been, you never know. Let me look. And I'm guessing you're using ongoing antiviral support for Kalichi. I'm guessing, and I'm certain she's on the heart supplement of some kind. So, raw, So I would just avoid those 3, and then let's find out. There are trapped emotions with her. Yes. So there are environmental stressors. Yes. There are Daily activity stressors, yes. There are traumatic events in the past, no. There are sounds or smells, no. There are objects that are stressors, no. There are people. Okay, welcome to the club. So, it's not uncommon for our cats to resonate, for us to resonate as stressors because we're giving them medications, we're leaving them and, going to work all day and then leaving by themselves, or, we're taking them to the bed or something. So something can happen. And so that can affect negative imprints on food at the time or the day of the event. And so that's kind of how some of those things happen in my experience. And so chicken is in her highest. Chicken is fine. Chicken is testing well. So try chicken. And raw does not resonate as a stressor. So keep trying raw. Just change the protein. That's what I would start with. Yeah, I'm telling you, I resonate as stressor sometimes when I put Aylin in a harness and take her outside because she doesn't want to be in a harness. And so she has a little attitude, little catitude. So yeah. So anywho, oh, awesome. I'm reading your comments. So yes. So Feline Essentials, Vira X, Catalyst, and Heart. Yeah. So Vira X, yes, that's still really, really good. Vira X, Catalyst is in your highest. Yes. So those are all good. And Heart Support. Yes. So yeah, you're doing it all right. I would just change the proteins and see what we can do. Oh, I love, did you guys watch the homeopathy with Dr. Jackson last Saturday with me? She is so cool. I'm telling you, I took a 9-hour homeopathy course with her that's recorded and you just do it at your own pace. 9 hours of homeopathy. And it was the most fascinating course on homeopathy I've ever taken. I learned so much. So if you are curious about learning how to use it, history, just applications and all, like tons of remedies that we went through for various issues and stuff, she's phenomenal and she's a great teacher. So I highly recommend going to check out her stuff at healthyroots.com. Harness training. I know, right? Harness. Yeah, so I had to start putting Aylin in just the harness with a really short leash, and we just go for a walk because she doesn't like to be tethered and have the long 25-inch leash dragging her down. So she's much happier without that. So I have to take her out myself and walk around the house with her. And we went on a little adventure a couple Saturdays ago. I took her to 2 pet stores to buy stuff. And she rode in the car in the lap in her harness. And she was just great. So she told my animal communicator, Kara, that she was bored. And so I told her, okay, you're bored. We're going to go have adventures. So that's kind of what we started. So to be continued on that. So, okay, so Tabitha, good question. I am currently going through training to work on people. So to do what I do, but on people. So I will keep you guys posted on that. So that's all I'm going to say right now. And so the course of Dr. Anna's, I cannot remember exactly what it was called, but it was something about homeopathy 101, or gosh, it's been several months now. But if you go through, it's 9 hours, and there's not a lot of them that are that long and that in depth. But yeah. So keep searching around on her site. And the website that I actually got it from was naturopathicce.com, which stands for continuing education. So naturopathicce.com. That's where I ordered it from. And so let's see here. My cat doesn't walk, he flops. I know. We don't even go outside. You know what? Yeah. They have to be motivated to want to go outside. And yeah, it can take a lot of patience in some cases. And Yeah, I'll keep you posted, Tabitha. I just finished my first course. I've got 2 more to go, and I will be doing certifications here in the next couple months. So I'm excited to work on my pet parents because, you know, we can always use that for ourselves. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, look for the 9-hour course. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I think that's it. If you think of other things, or if you guys want to do any kind of deep dive work, shop.perfectlyholistic.com is the website. And if you go under products, there's a drop down and has services. Just click on there. We have so many services now for people and for pets, and everything is remote. So it's really, really cool. And so if you want to do the optimal cat health analysis, that's kind of a deep dive to kind of get started. And there's animal Reiki, there's animal communication. I don't do those, but I have very really talented people that do, as well as other services for pet parents. It's really, really amazing. So, and if you have other questions, just shoot me an email, pam@perfectlyholistic.com. And I think that's it. So y'all have a wonderful Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. If you're not on my email list, definitely go to purrrfectlyholistic.com and sign up for emails, because I send stuff out every week with just interesting tidbits, information, videos, you know, product features and all that. We launched our merchandise. Thank you, Marissa. We have created some really, really cute stuff like this t-shirt, and it's on all sorts of different types of products, but pillows and hoodies and t-shirts, and what else have we been? So I went blank. The little beanie hats, we have that. We have tank tops, we have long sleeve shirts, we have the raglan short, you know, the mid sleeve shirts. So there's all sorts of cute stuff. So if you know cat people that like to get cute merchandise for cat lovers, go check it out. Let me know what you think. We'd love to get feedback, whether you buy something or not. It doesn't matter to me. Just let us know what you think. And thank you for referring people to us. So anyway, yes. So you guys, thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you in January. Okay. Bye, you guys.